Walking Coy Hill Road. This is a poem in 5 parts. 2 weeks until solstice, and there's so much light, every day feels like 3 days. I spent the first one eating oatmeal, the second washing down a pile of old boards for $10 an hour. On the 3rd day I took a bath in accordance with the scriptures that my body learned while floating in the womb. Perhaps because life is short, we should live each moment at full volume with a pedal jammed against the floor. At sunset I sat down by the pond to eat my brown rice, and a gun went off in the trees. I have spent time in the alternate universes where you and I live happily ever after. Like the one in which I am just a little older and so marry you after all. Or the one in which we both live in the same town and so get to know each other more gently. But it's no use. For us to be together now, so much would have to be different that we would be total strangers to ourselves. Sometimes I catch sight of us sitting at a table in the bakery, each of us held by the other, though we are not touching. This morning on the news, the Attorney General said that citizens' rights must be violated further, or else our ability to catch terrorists will be more difficult. These days, eloquence in the Capitol is shot on sight. Jefferson's 1,000-volume library can only show us how far we've fallen, a circle of light we see above us in the dark, before the well opening is covered with a stone. Sometimes the moon writes your shadow on the road ahead of you like it's trying to tell you something. My ancestors probably knew that language, but I could only understand it if I slept for 20 years at a 90-degree angle to the nightly news. So I walk in boots of ignorance, hoping I'll hear the message again in a dream, or that any damage I may cause will be healed by the next ice age. These words arrived suddenly, like large glasses of water handed to me as I walked down Coy Hill Road at dusk. I nearly dropped them before I made it into the house. In fact, it's possible I left most of the gift out there in the dark to be swallowed by coyotes, or woven as raindrops into the phoebe's mossy nest. If anything's missing, I'm not sure I could tell. When you've lived indoors as long as we have, entire continents can vanish beneath the sea before you notice anything's gone.